Hi guys, and welcome to Mimi Bonet Being an Adult Wednesdays. So, oh my God, I was thinking like, what will I talk about today? So I stumbled across like just things that I kind of want to do. So I was like, when do you start making a bucket list? Like, what's the average age, that you start making a bucket list? And like, what is really a bucket list all about? Because you typically hear about people making bucket lists like when they are retired, or something very terrifying has happened in their life, or just something very tragic, or like kind of like when they're on their deathbed. It's like, oh, okay, let me make a list of all the things I've ever wanted to do in life. So I'm like, you can make a bucket list before then. Like, a bucket list, I feel, is just doing things that you want to do in life, whether it's traveling, accomplishing goals, just living your life to the fullest and living your best you. So I'm like, okay, let's talk about a bucket list. So let's talk about a bucket list. So I wrote down a couple of just ideas and little inspirations that I have gotten from the internet to kind of, you know, gauge your bucket list and start like writing it out if you don't know where to start from, because life is uncertain. We never know what's going to happen to us. We don't know when we're going to leave this earth. Like, it's just a lot of uncertainties. We definitely know we're going to live and then we're going to die. Those are two things that are definitely going to happen. So this is what I came up with, and then I'm just going to share this with you guys, because it's no perfect time to start a bucket list. So I'm going to start my bucket list and start doing things like now, and just go from there. So the first one is like your life list. Like, if you can think just of your life as a whole, like what would you include on your life list? So one of my life lists is to become a famous and successful fashion designer. Like, that has always been my dream since high school. It's always been my passion. I got away from it, went to school for it, and then it just keeps coming back to me. I can't get rid of it. So that's definitely like on my top life list. Just when I talk about careers and me, like, I associate myself with fashion, whether it's from clothing, event planning, interior decorating, like all of that. I love doing it. I enjoy doing it. And like I said, my parents always say, do something you love so it doesn't feel like work. And I just get lost in it. Like, I know that's my destiny, and that's just what I want to do with my life. And I'm working towards it daily. So the next one is dream list. Like, if money wasn't an issue, what would be on your dream list? And my dream list is to own a beautiful home. I'm like, something that is just cut out of a magazine, just stunning. I want like a 5-bedroom home, a 5.5 bath for now, and I want like a guest room in the back. My sister always talk about having a compound to where all of us have houses on the same property. That might be a thing or not, but for now, I definitely know that I just want a beautiful home for my husband to be, and my son, and the children I will have, in the future. So that is like on the top of my list. Along with being a fashion designer, like, I want to design clothes. Right now I make women's clothes, but I want to learn how to make men clothes. I also want to do children's clothes for boys and girls as well. And also losing weight. Like, I don't know if losing weight is supposed to be on your bucket list, but it's on my bucket list. Like, I am aspiring to lose weight and get my body to the size that I want it to be. So that is definitely on my dream list. your life aspiration list. So on my life aspiration list, I honestly want to go back to school, and I also want to write children's book. You know, my son had neuroblastoma 11 years ago, and I just want to write a book on about cancer. You know, just make it a little more colorful. It is a scary situation, but you know, just how to go through the ordeal as positive as possible. And you know, prayer changes things. I always encourage people to pray to God, believe in him, and just, you know, put it on the table, give him all of your concerns wholeheartedly, and he would definitely work it out, you know, and make it the best of what it's supposed to be. So yeah, moving on. So my lifetime goals, right? So my lifetime goals is to ultimately be happy. Like if all else fails, like I just want to be happy. You know, when I wake up in the morning, it's such a blessing to see my son, to be able to see my parents, my siblings, my friends. Like I just want to live a happy, healthy life, you know, and find success in what I'm doing, you know, and just find happiness and peace in that. You know, that's very important. So in wealth, wealth is good, but yeah, that is my lifetime goal list. And let's see, things to achieve in my lifetime. So becoming that famous fashion designer, you know, being a business owner of multiple things, because I do believe in multiple strands of income. And you know, I definitely talked about going back to school and things of that nature. So yeah, you know, those are like I would say my achievements that I would want to do. And just, you know, learning other things along the way. I'm always open to learning new things and seeking new things. So just being the best at whatever I want to do is an ultimate achievement to me. And even though I'm 36, like, yes, I definitely want to make my parents proud of me. You know, that's very important. Not that they're not proud of me now, but you know, just to really be able to do what I love doing, and them just being like proud of me along with my son. Like, I mean, that's heartfelt to me. You know, I love that. And you know, just being a good person, spreading love, spreading knowledge, you know, just being kind, donating my services or funding whenever I can, you know, like that's the ultimate life achievement for me. And just, you know, making God proud of me, like that's first and foremost. So I'll definitely be happy with that. I will die a happy jewel. So let's see, my life to do currently is to, you know, work hard, make sure I do achieve all of these goals, get married and have more kids. Like I definitely want to get married. I have, you know, I feel like everybody is entitled to their own fairy tale. No matter whatever your fairy tale and happy ending is, like you're entitled to that. And I definitely want to have more children. Like I said, if I was to hit the lotto tomorrow, I've always wanted 5 kids, but now that I'm older, I'm like, I probably got a good 2 more children in me, but by the grace of God. But you know, if I hit the lotto, I might could have 4 more. You know, you don't know. Preferably it'd be twins on the both times around. So we'll see. But yes. So let's see, meaningful life goals. So things that are like super duper important to you. And when I think of meaningful life goals, it kind of takes me to like a spiritual realm. So I definitely want to get closer to God. Not that I'm not close or I don't believe in him, but you know, I just want to make sure I'm being spiritually fed every day. I talk to God throughout the day randomly or whatever, but you know, just setting aside that designated time for, you know, God and prayers and all of that stuff, and just like detoxing, you know, my spirit and cleansing my spirit. Like that's a goal for me, and that's something that, you know, I would love to do with my family. Like my son, we meditated, you know, once, and it was awesome. So just to kind of make that a daily routine, and especially once I get married and have more children, like I would want us to do that and even experience that with my with my parents, my siblings, my friends. Like I'm all about I'm all about love, I'm all about praising God. So I that's like meaningful to me. Just make sure my soul is being fed, and I keep my heart kind and cleansed, and just throw out all the negative and the bad feelings and things of that nature. So all right, things to conquer. Success, we like I said, success is measured by oneself. So whatever you think your success is, like that's success, no matter what it is. If you're happy doing it, you love doing it, you feel good about it, that's success to me. So, and that's just what I'm trying to, well, not trying, that's what I am working on. It's success, just conquering my goals, achieving my goals, and just really making stuff happen. Nobody's going to make it happen for you. You have to make stuff happen for you. You have to create opportunities. You have to continue to challenge yourself, challenge your mind. Say, hey, well, what can I do better? How can I get the money that I want? How can I market myself to these people? How can people see me, get to know me? Like all of those things. Networking is very important. So get to it. It's Google is everything. Technology is everything. I was born in the 80s, so all these things that we have accessible to us now was not accessible. So like take advantage of it. It's a lot of stuff that you can do for little or no money at all. You just have to research it and talk to people. You see somebody doing something that it is that you want to do, don't be afraid to reach out to them. Like do it. Fun fact, I used to be really, really shy. I'm still a little shy, but not really. Like I'm totally out of my shell. I probably still have just like little crips of like eggshells on me, but like the chicken has left the coop. Okay, like I am totally out of that egg. I'm comfortable in my skin, and I don't mind asking certain people like, hey, what are you doing? How are you doing this? If that's something that I'm interested in. So don't be afraid. Send them a DM, a text, like whatever. Just get it done. Google. So amazing experience to be had, traveling. Like I want to travel. I got my passport finally this year, so I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to take my son around the world. Like this is going to be the year where we just hop on the planes and go. But of course, we all know what's going on with COVID. So next year, by the grace of God, we will be traveling. I definitely want to go to like just nice tropical islands where the water is just green and blue and you can see through it. Like I'm ready. Like Bora Bora, Fiji, the Virgin Islands, things of that nature. Like I am ready to go to these places and just really like experience and live life and have fun. I want to lay on the beach, be a beach bum. Like I want to hit all the islands. Like call me Mimi, aka Island Girl. Like I'm ready just to really do that. I want to go on a safari. I'm a little hesitant, I'm a little scared, but like I just want to do all of those things, and just live life to the fullest. Like just make sure I'm checking off every box, doing what it is that I want to do, experiencing these wonderful times with family, friends, loved ones. Like that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So that is that would definitely be amazing experience to have, and getting this weight off me. So all right, the life plan. My ultimate life plan is to definitely take care of my parents. That's big on my list. Making sure they don't never have to work another day in their life. Like that's my goal. Just giving them any and everything they want. Whatever their house desire, I want to be able to provide that for them because they've been amazing to me. They're still very amazing to me. Having more kids, just being an amazing mom to the son I have now. He is my world. Definitely getting married, making sure I have a successful and nonprofit organization. Like that's my thing. I can't die without having a nonprofit organization giving back to the children who have cancer. That's everything, because by the grace of God my son is still here, and that was everything. That's my heart. I couldn't imagine life without him. So my life must do's, like everything I just listed, like all of those are my must do's. You know, have a successful business, taking care of my parents, my siblings, helping my friends, you know, reach their success, you know, just getting married, living life, and just being, you know, just being happy. I mean, like happy, 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 like just being happy, you know. So that's like typically my life must do's. It's just all about definitely putting God first, you know, being happy, you know, being kind, living in that dream house that I've always wanted, you know, being able to invest my money, you know, grow my money. You know, I want to have wealth. So I want my kids, you know, to have money. I want to create a legacy. Like I want my name to live on, and I want people to be able to say great things to me. You know, how have I helped them? How have I provided them with things, and, you know, just different opportunities. I want to be, you know, I want to be that person. So when you hear the name Mimi Bonet, you know, I want to be listed with the greats, and I just want to, you know, leave behind a mark, make sure I do great things, leave behind an awesome foundation for my children to, you know, keep the legacy moving on, finding the perfect guy that God has cut out for me. You know, that's very important. You know, when I do get married, I pray that that's it. You know, that's going to be my first and last husband, and everything is just going to be, you know, okay. You know, picture perfect, our picture perfect. You know, whatever we decide is our perfect. That's what it'll be. You know, just seeing that smile on my parents' face, you know, to going and entering, you know, different fashion shows, holding my own fashion show, you know, just really get myself out there. I am hiring, by the way, so any seamstress out there, if you need a job, definitely call me, 912-228-0131. Email me at hi mimibonet@gmail.com. But yeah, you know, just like growing my empire, and just being a good person, just doing good things, you know, just spreading love, spreading positivity, and just keeping my eye on the prize. You know, at the end of the day, being healthy is, you know, very important. You know, just taking care of myself, you know, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, socially, like all of those things are very important. And just keeping, you know, just keeping a positive frame of mind, a cool head, and like I said, putting my friends in a position, you know, where they want to be, whatever their line of success is, you know, just helping all the people around me, and then helping others, you know, and just spreading love, and just setting us all up for success. Like that's my ultimate goal, and being able to, you know, call everybody up and say, hey, it's vacation time. You know, we worked hard, we deserve it. Like, let's travel, let's live, you know, let's love, let's make incredible memories. And, you know, let's just do this, you know, let's just do this thing called life. Let's live this thing called life, and let's just be happy and enjoy the fruits of our labors, you know, and just thanking God along the way. So, hey, whatever your bucket list is, make sure you comment below. Like, let me know what you think, and what do you think, you know, about doing it and things of that nature. I'm all about, I also, you know, I've talked to people a couple of times about book clubs and different things for women. That is also one of my goals. Like, if I don't start a book club, just to join a book club. Like, I really want to get into reading more. That may sound bad. Like, I can read. I definitely can read. But, like, I want to incorporate that, you know, in, like, just get a good book and read. Like, my sister Tito, she has always been, you know, that sister who reads. She keeps us informed on everything as far as like voting, politics, and all of those things. So, you know, Mama, I want to read. That's what I want to do. You know, I just want to, you know, get into reading books with my family, and, you know, things of that nature with my friends. I think that'll be really awesome too. But, you know, hey, don't think that you have to be old, or, you know, 60s, 70s and stuff like that to start a bucket list. You know, a bucket list is whatever you want it to be. Even something that's, you know, like, hey, I'm gonna throw myself a fabulous party this year. Whatever it is, you know, I throw myself a party every year. Some people do like milestone parties, but every birthday is a milestone to me, but no matter how big or small you think your bucket list is, it's your bucket list nonetheless. So do it, you know, just do it. Don't, you know, worry about what other people say. Like, if that's what's in your heart and that's what you want to do, like, make it happen, you know, make it happen. From careers to, you know, from relationships to children, whatever, you know, make it happen. Live your life, live the best you know, be happy, godly, and all of those things. So this has been Mimi Bonet, being an adult Wednesdays. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you definitely are having a fabulous Wednesday. Remember to be kind, spread love, you know, just love on one another. And like my parents always say, if you don't have nothing nice to say, you know, just don't say it. But yes, some things do need to be said, whether they're hurtful or not. Sometimes it's just the truth. So, you know, with that being said, guys, I'll see you next time. Have fun, enjoy life, and get those bucket lists done. Like, make sure you're checking off those bucket lists, okay? Like to hear from you. Toodles.